Hi, my name is Dan Rowitz. I'm Deputy Head Teacher at saltash.net Community School, and this is the second part of how to create your own ebook. So if you are using OpenOffice, just open up a new text document, and as you can see it looks very similar to Word. It's just like a free open version, and then basically what you will be doing is copy and pasting the text that students create if they're going to word process it themselves, and then you will basically copy and paste the contents into the main document that you will create. So for example, here's one I made earlier. I'm going to just imagine that basically I've collected these chapters from the students I'm working with in other documents, and I'm just going to copy and paste them into the new OpenOffice document that I want, like so. And obviously then you would then do things such as we'd want to make it look quite good, so we want to space that out. You might have a contents page, probably unlikely, you just have the first chapter there, but then you might want a title page. You might also want to change the colour. You might want to produce a front cover, which you could easily do using any of the sort of online or free photo editing sites. I mean, I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing that. I'm not going to change the colour scheme of the book and things. I'm just going to do something very simple. So I'm literally going to take here, I've just written in large red writing the name of the book, Why Did the Chicken Cross the Road, and then I've got an image there that I'm going to use. So I'm going to basically copy that and bring that over. I haven't got the photo there, but I'm going to leave that because I'm not interested in that at the moment. But I could then, if I wanted the photo, I could insert the photo there and so on. So anyway, once you've got it how you want it, and so we'll go back to this original one then. It's all nicely spaced out. You then obviously got the chapter headings and things like that, but at the moment it is not being hyperlinked, so you couldn't use this as we finish it and use it as the ebook in the way we want to. So we want to be able to touch to move in between the different chapters and so on. So basically how I do that is very simple. I've obviously got the options here to go two different ways to two different chapter 2s. So basically how I do that and how I jump to that is, first of all, I need to make sure before I hyperlink them that those headings exist. So to do that I need to go to say the first one and make a start. I click next to it, and then I go to Format, Styles and Formatting, and then here I go to Headings. So basically this is my second heading, so I'm going to not click on heading 3, I'm going to click on heading 2, and it's changed that, and then I'm going to go down to the next one, and I've got chapter 2b there, so that will be my heading 3. And so I've done that, and I can keep going down and carrying on, okay, but I'm going to stop there just after a couple to give you an example. So now I can close that down. Now it's actually formatted and made my text jump across. This particular one is actually italics, but I don't want that, so I'm going to make it back to its original thing. So I'm going to move it back into the middle. I'm going to change it from italics back to just normal, and then it's in a standard font just like this one down here. That also needs to go back in the middle. But basically I've now created those headings so they exist. Now what I need to do now though is actually create hyperlinks to jump to those things when I touch them, using my whatever e-reader I'll be using, or even I'm just browsing on a PC or laptop or so on, just so I can click it. So to do that I need to highlight where the links go. So to go with Emily and the others, click here. So I need to insert a hyperlink, so I highlight it, go to Insert, go to Hyperlink. Now because I'm hyperlinking into the document, it's already there, but I'm clicking that. I don't want to hyperlink to the internet or the news or a new document, so I'm hyperlinking within my own document. I don't need to go to here to that path there. I go to the target in the document, I click on the target symbol. I then go across to this and I open up the heading section. Now because I know that's chapter 2a, I click and say that's where it should go, to chapter 2a. I press apply, and then it's hyperlinked it, and then I can close. close. And so there we can see that now it's underlined, it's been hyperlinked. And you can actually hover over and it says it goes to chapter 2a. So then I'll do the same with chapter 2. I insert hyperlink, I go to the target again within the document, target, I open it up, and this time it's going to be heading chapter 2b. I press apply, apply, and close, and therefore we have that. And then you can change like the formatting of the text to make sure it's all uniform and correct. But then obviously, as you can see, if I click over that now and click, it should take me to chapter 2a, which it does. So then if I was reading this through, it would work, and it's all hyperlinked. So basically then, if you've then got it all hyperlinked and ready to go, and you've gone through and you've formatted all the text and you're happy with the way it looks and so on, obviously, as you can see, I've already hyperlinked some of the later chapters as well, and so it's all ready to go now. So what I would need to do now is turn it into an ebook, and how I do that is this. I go to File, I go down to Export as a PDF, and on here we have some options. So one of the things you may want to do is go to Security and set a permission password, which means that people can't make changes and things without knowing your password. So you can set permission password and just type in a password that you will know and you will remember. So I will put in my password now, chicken, and press OK. And so we're setting this so it's password protected. You can do things like you can click here to enable the copying account. I don't want to that. I don't want people to be able to copy it, so I'm going to leave that. I can go back to General, and on here you can see certain things, such as most of these things we can just keep the same. And then, sorry, I'm going to go back to security because there's a couple of things we could have done here. Now you could allow it so it's not to be permitted to be printed, which would be useful if you want to sort of look after the environment and lower your carbon footprint. We wouldn't necessarily want printing to happen, so you could put not permitted, or you could allow people to print it if you wanted to use it, but it works as an ebook, so therefore it should be electronic, so I'm going to stop people printing. I've also here, I'm not going to allow people to make any changes or change things as they go along or extract pages, so all that's not permitted. So if I'm happy with all these options I've put here, which basically you can keep it to the custom level and just change the security, I'm then going to press export. Okay, and then what I will do is then give it a name, press save, and it then exports it as a PDF. So if I go back to my desktop, I should find it there as a PDF. I can open it up, I can start to read it as I would here, but then I obviously can transfer and save that to like an e-reader, and I can start reading and processing and so on, and using it in an interactive way. And that's how easy it is.